Hey everyone, I'm Mike. So when I first started brainstorming my Node Express project, my wife and I, we were really busy with life, just normal everyday things. And then our dog got sprayed in the face by a skunk. Our kitchen sink broke, so we couldn't do dishes. And then our HVAC went out as well. And this is all within like 3 or 4 days. So it was really difficult to juggle all of that chaos on top of all the normal everyday responsibilities that we have too. So I wanted to create an app that we could both share to manage all of our relationship tasks, all of our errands, all of our chores, pretty much anything that we do together to be responsible adults and create a life together. I wanted all of that to be in one place. So we could put all of those, non-negotiable things that absolutely have to be done, just in one place. It's one dashboard, multiple users, is basically what I did. But let me share my screen and I'll show you. So Honeydew is the name of the app. So I was brainstorming names for a few days, and honestly, Honeydew just it made me kind of blush and it made me cringe a little bit too, and I just couldn't stop saying it. It's also a verb if you want it to be, so you could say something like, did you honey do it? And you could be like, yeah, I honey did, and it's honey done. Anyway, it's bad, so bad it's good. But yeah, let's register somebody real quick. We'll use my wife's name here, Jordan. Jordan at Gmail. That's her real email too. And here at the bottom, we have the option to either create a new household or join a new household or existing household. So we'll register. But this takes us to our main page. So we see a message here. It says registration successful. Welcome, Jordan, or the user. And then it has the user's name along with household, and there's a join code. So this is the join code that we can use to invite other people to join our household. That way we can all share tasks and we can all see the same tasks. Um, but yeah, our task, all of the schema basically here for the tasks are across here. So if we have a title, let's say walk dogs, we have a category, we'll call that a task and to do, and then we'll add it. Task entry was created, and then we see it here. But let's copy that. We'll log out and we'll register Mike here. And it'll be the same as before, except for instead of doing create household, we'll join an existing household. And once you click that, this was hidden, it shows, and then you'll put that join code in here and register. And so we're in Jordan's household now, but welcome Mike. So Mike's the user, and we can see Jordan's tasks. We can also edit Jordan's tasks. Let's say we just want to walk the stinky dog, we could do that. If we wanted to add another task, say do dishes, those would be chores. We did that this morning, so we can even mark it as done. We can change it. That way we don't have to add it tomorrow. We can go back. We could just change it to do if we wanted to get it done again. Um, but yeah, it was a ton of fun to make this. It's responsive as well. I didn't show you that, but yeah. Um, Also, I'll show you let's just do login. I guess I haven't seen that yet. Also responsive, so you could use it on a phone if you wanted or a tablet. Um, but yeah, it was a ton of fun to make this. There are a few things I still want to do. Obviously, it's a really simple app right now, but I spent most of my time trying to figure out how to do the join code and how to do the household because it was new to me. But obviously, there are certain things like sorting, filtering, pagination would be pretty standard. On the join code itself, the copy paste method's not my favorite, but I'd love to create a way to send a join code to a registered user by, a verified email, keeping everything secure along the way, something like that. Um, Custom task categories would be really great. A user could create their own category beyond like task, chore, errand. I do have random in there right now, but if you could just type it in, say it was, food related or grocery related, there's a lot of different things that could fall under that. Comments on the task would be nice too. And even the ability to, assign a task to a certain user would be good because as the household grows, with two people, it's not too bad. But, if you have a household and you have like four people in it, that could be difficult. So, the last thing I was thinking was adding like role-based permissions. So, let's say parents wanted to use this to manage their kids' chores, they might not want their kids to be able to mark it, as complete or done. They may want to verify that. So you might have where the parents can read and write any files, but the kids can only read the files or something like that. Um, Challenges on this one. So I gravitate more towards front end. And it seems like there's almost always like instant feedback when you're creating on the front end. It's very visual and you can try 2 pixels. And if 2 pixels doesn't work, try 8 pixels, and then you'll probably end up doing 4 pixels somewhere in the middle. But with backend, that's not really the case. Like things are a bit more hidden and you can create a lot of chaos if you're not careful, I learned. So I know this app is really simple, but I cannot tell you how many times I broke this app trying to wire everything together. That was great though, because I had a chance to debug and I really, got to get in there and test everything and actually understand the code. I had to slow down and really plan, like planning way more than actual coding. And it was very much like when they say, measure twice, cut once is that kind of approach. But um, I did love seeing how every line of code has a function, every line has a purpose, and everything's interconnected, that is the biggest takeaway. Like code is not just there. Sometimes, you might see a lot of code and you're like, I don't know what that means. I don't even want to see it or try to read through it, but it's all there for a reason. It's not just thrown in there for fun, So yeah, I think that was the biggest takeaway is just seeing how everything works together and how everything has a purpose. But yeah, it was a great experience. Thank you to all the mentors, specifically Gabe. Thank you very much. And thank you to Code the Dream. And thank you for watching. All right, bye.